Hello, friends. I am eating very awful candy hearts. This one says text me. Blue Feather, happy Valentine's Day. Hello and welcome. Hello, hello. How is everybody? I am eating terrible candy. It's gross. The yogurt covered raisins are fine. Or, is that what these are? Whatever they are. Hello. I'm gonna make you guys a heart. You didn't know it was gonna be puzzle pieces, did you? Thank you for the resub, Blue Feather. Goodness. Thank you. 11 months, goodness. You got that glow about you. Oh, I didn't get a headband today. That's a bummer. Also didn't adjust my face cam much, but whatever. So that needs to stay with the bag. This is actually the tissue paper that gets packaged in a Stave Puzzle. But I didn't get a box with this puzzle. EXO got it for me on our 10-year anniversary. It says Happy Valentine's Day, so I'm going to assemble it for you together today. A little hi. Hi. Oh, I got rid of my footrest under my desk. It was my space heater. Boop, boop, boop. This is the only Stave puzzle we can afford. It's so little. I think that one goes there. There we go. My peaches. My camera stand feels shaky. But hello, happy Valentine's Day. I have a Valentine's puzzle. This is Stave Puzzles. This is their logo. They always have a piece that looks like their logo. It's a jester. Just want you guys to see how perfectly this jester is placed within the puzzle. Like, it looks like he has his own little shoes and a little jumpsuit and a little heart right in the middle. And he has his own little hat. Like, that took some doing to get the piece to line up in the most perfect place. the most perfect. This is a stave puzzle. They're made out of cherry. They've been around since forever. This date on this puzzle is 2001. They're known for brain teasers a lot, and for really difficult shaped pieces. And I always told Ixo that I wanted a stave puzzle, and he said he'd get me one, you know, for our 10-year anniversary, and then he did. I don't get a stave puzzle until we've been together 10 years, and then he got me. It's about, you know, the size of my palm, and even so, this is like $30 used. It's an $80 retail puzzle. Boop, 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 boop. But it glows under black light, so I've never assembled it under black light before. But it's a Valentine's Day. Thanks for doing this under black light, so I don't have to suffer the pink. Oh, there's no pink. It's actually red. It's actually red. It's red and yellow and blue. But no, you don't have to suffer if you don't want to. No, that's not it. I haven't done this in a minute, actually. Oh, there it is. That one goes here. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I'm gonna flip this one over. See, there's the top of our heart. Hot pinks burn my retinas. I like hot pinks, though. How am I today? Sensinoshi, hello, welcome. Pink? No pink. Just red that doesn't glow, but the white and the yellow and the blue kind of glows. I'm doing well. I had a good Valentine's lunch with Ixo earlier today. That was fun. He brought home sushi. Fun fact, the last thing the two of us did together was actually go out for dinner for Valentine's. I want to put the Jester in last. In February of 2020, and then we haven't gone anywhere doing much of anything other than grocery shopping since. Grocery shopping and some thrifting when the numbers are fine. I'm not a hater, it really is just hard on my eyes. Neon yellow is too. Oh no, because neon yellow glows super bright. Got my slinky out. I want to bead it. I've always wanted to bead a neon slinky. I have neon orange fingernails. I just got nail polish for the first time in years. And it glows under my black light. I'm so happy. Look at that. I have not painted my nails in years. It's literally been so long that I cannot remember the last time I did it. It has been so long that I don't even think gel nail polish existed at the time. At least not at the super affordable cheapo rate that I paid for this color. Because I paid $2 for this. Go. So they have tricky false edges and stuff. Yeah, I had to turn down bright orange. Don't bug me. Not like neons do. Okay, gotcha. I wish I knew why. Everybody sees color differently. Not to such a degree that Not that they often argue about what color actually is what. Sometimes that happens. The whole blue gold dress incident was one of those. But everybody perceives color differently, so some colors can hurt some people's eyes more than others. That's why people have favorite colors, because some are just easier to look at for people. Yeah. There we go. All done. And the Jester! Night sky looks dark purple to me. Really? I guess it's like super navy to me. Like super navy blue. Boop. Happy Valentine's Day! The wizard with the little heart fireworks. And this is the box that the puzzle should come in. I need to make one for this puzzle because I don't. I just have the tissue paper that it originally came in. This was secondhand, so I didn't buy it brand new. Actually, Ixo bought it for me secondhand. So this is the only stave puzzle I can afford. I've always wanted one. Happy Valentine's Day. Ain't cute. One of these days I'm actually gonna bead the box for it. It's on my need to start it soon list, and I did pattern out the Jester at one point. Craft patterns, beadographer. Here he is. Boop. So he's yellow. He's yellow on blue with the gold edges, with the green edges. But he's yellow. So this is the Jester logo. Eventually I'll turn that into a peyote stitch box. Just gonna be a rectangle box, easy peasy. But a lot of work, a lot of solid colors. Get one of the little woodcraft boxes. No, I want to bead a box. I haven't beaded a box ever. But the wood boxes would be cute, you know. But this is kind of what I'm doing instead. So is making a beady box for him. It's adorable. Adorable. Blink. Is that my live notification finally? Did it happen? No, it did not. How dare it? Rude. I think somebody's texting me. I don't even know. My phone is confused. It doesn't know what's happening. Okay, so I beaded you guys a Valentine, or assembled you guys a Valentine, and now I'm gonna bead some stuff. I'm actually gonna brighten my face cam just enough to like not be thrown off. There we go. Hello. Good enough. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make a heart. I had it open earlier. Quick access. There it is. This is from beadjewelrymaking.com. I don't even remember the site or how long ago I saved this diagram, but I have a heart-shaped diagram from beadjewelrymaking.com. Freebie somewhere along the way. So I'm going to do this pattern, but I'm going to do it in cross. I'm going to do it dimensional. I'll do it flat first, and then I'll make walls and a ceiling for it. That way it can be double-sided. Because in case you guys haven't figured it out, I really like double-sided stuff. Alright, so I'm going to set the Valentine aside so that we can greet anybody new who comes in with our Happy Valentine. Oh, I want this. Boop, boop. Bead mat. Colors. Zoom out a little. on the table we have a couple of our other glow projects. This one was made entirely on stream, and then I had to unmake part of it, so it's a lot shorter than it should have been. It should have been a bracelet, but I got bored. And it should have been a little bit longer still even, so it could at least be turned inside outy, but I needed the orange beads for something, so it's just a thing. It's a napkin ring or like a weird fancy ringy thing. Fancy thing. And then this is the only part that glows on my weird beaded biscornu sculpture thing. Oh, Prince, how did the Tamari book turn out? My library did have a Tamari book as of like 2 months ago. I think they've pulled it from the shelf. I have to ask. I forgot to when I was there. But I found a Japanese fiber and felt making, it's beautiful, making book that has 3 Tamari patterns in it. So I have Kokoro no Te by Kumiko Sudo. And so she has 3 designs in this one, as well as a bunch of other cute fabric and felt projects. This, that. And then there's the Tamari in the back there. So I should have picked the book up when I saw it, but I had like 7 other books in my hands that day, and I'm like, okay, I'll just come back for this one. And then I've tried going back for it twice now, and it's just not there. It's just not there. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, this artist has lots of cool looking stuff. So I have that. I have a found object, Cold Connection metalworking book over there as well that I checked out. I'm sorry, Prince, but I'm going for pink. Don't hate me. And green. I'll do pink and green. It's more of an orange though, so like it shouldn't be awful. I don't hate. Yeah. What was the other book? I got a third book. It was a book about an artist who uses their drawings as a template, and they sew their drawings. So they draw with a sewing machine, their figure drawings and stuff. It's super cool. It's neat. It's not something I would do. It's just something I want to look at. So I got it just to look at it and to maybe someday do it the next time I need a sewing machine for something, just to play around. Like, have the sewing machine drawing be my practice in figuring out how to remember how to work a sewing machine for the next project I need to make. Let's hope I don't have any, but you never know. I need 4mm rounds. No, these are shaped. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 28. That is not 28. That won't do. I actually like pink and green, but more to the dusty country pinks. Ooh, yeah, no, those would be very pretty. Very Victorian-like. Ooh. Peanuts. Got peanuts forever. That's not what I wanted. I just wanted the straight up black ones. I think I still have some black. Black. Beads put away. It always takes forever. I don't even know what thread I have. But so this looks yellow, but it's a lime green. Really love the nails. It's so good. I love it so much. I want to go buy more neon colors now so that I can have all the neon colored nails for you guys. Because if I do that, like glow green, yeah. And the darkest of dark blacks. Oh, I've had this heart saved, like on my hard drive for like so long. Heart drive, ha ha ha. I think I'm rebuying this color when I run out, for sure. Man, there's nothing like a good Toho, man. Just saying. Just saying. There's nothing like a good Toho. Ah. Okay, I need schmancy thread colors. I don't have any threads that glow, which makes me sad. Like the purple kind of does. That's the navy. Purple's over here. It kind of does. Like, it activates pink to an extent. So this is going to be pink and green and black. Is it yellow? It'd be nice if the yellow did. No. Disappoint me, threads. None of you glow. And I miss having my white Sono. My white Sono glowed so bright. So bright. The only white thing I had that does. I'll go with purple, I guess. It's the best I got. There's some fishing lines that glow, but I'm not sure what ones. I think... Oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't even know. But I don't like using fishing line. I gave up a long time ago. Honestly, I don't like the feel of them. They're just way too stiff. They're not flexible enough for me and how I like to I like the drape of nylon threads. I think they're great. I just think the fishing lines are too stiff. It's just not my favorite thing. I just had this out. Where's my pizza? Come here, pizza. Come here, pepperoni. My glow pepperoni! Glow pepperoni! Where's the other side of my magnet? I'm missing a magnet. Who took it? There it is. I found it. There we are. Whoop. Glow pepperoni! So that wasn't a complete accident that it glowed, because I made that like forever ago and didn't do black light streams until much later. So nice to find. It's 11, all size 10. I got big hold beads. Come on. Get up. Up and over. There we go. Really depends on what project I'm doing. Fair. Like, I don't know. I guess, how do I say this? Like, I was always too broke ass to afford Swarovski crystals, and Swarovski crystals were the reason that Fireline became as popular as it did, because it had a lot of durability against being cut by the crystals when Nymo and other beading threads didn't. So I used Fireline for years and years and years and years, and in the end, I went back to beading threads. I like them better. first project was done with size 6 beads and just normal multi-purpose dried. And earrings I made with it, I still got them. Oh, it's so cute. That's awesome. I have a lot of my first pieces as well. Ugh. It's too loud for me. Thread. No, I gotcha. I need that image back. It's so bright. So bright. Where do I start? Do I start at the top? I guess I start at the top. Yeah. Oh no, now we're... Oh no, come here you. No, camera. Don't hate me. So how is your Valentine's Day, Prince? How are you doing today? I can't even see the holes on the black bead, so this is gonna be super frustrating. Ooh. I'm making design decisions. I hide on Valentine's. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll be here to keep you company. I already did mine earlier, so. Oop. There we go. Hey, no. Calm down. Calm down. Okay. I wish I had a purple, but I don't have purple. But this looks kind of purplish in daylight, so. Do I want green on the outside or pink on the outside? I think I want green on the outside. So you'll see me glancing over at my second monitor a lot. I don't even... But I did 85% Chaka Godiva bar. Ooh, fancy. Tomorrow's when all the candy goes on sale, though. Where is the hole? Glow streams aren't for actually beading. You did get one. Nice. That's fluff of some sort. Oh no. And then pink on the inside. And it busted. This is Ceylon, everybody. Ceylon is mean, mostly when it's been used already. So, yeah, I'm never ordering Ceylon again, but I have so much of it, and I'm stash busting. And, like, once you beat it in a project, it's durable. But, like, if you've used it before and you try to use it again, sometimes you get some weirdness. Was less than most of the cheap hearts they were selling. Your nails! Yes! Callie, look! Look it! Ow. Sorry. Loud sounds. My bad. Look it! Ah! I did them while watching TV the other night. The thicker stuff is great for macrame. Ooh. Ooh, yes. Oh, yeah. No, the thicker Ceylon, yeah. The thinner stuff is not so great for beading, but it's what I have in lots of colors. And I can have the patience with it to use it up, but I'm not buying it again. But my nails! expensive though. The thicker stuff, you know, I don't even remember. It's been too long. It's been too long since I bought them. It's been years at this point. Like I use the purple a lot, and I still have a whole nother purple. But yeah, this is the first time I have painted my nails in years. Years. I literally cannot remember the last time I did it. Like, I've mostly been in food service, so yeah. Like I don't even remember the last time I had clear nail polish, much less colored. Hold on. Alright. Where are my glow scissors? Glow scissors! There we are. Boop. Polka dots. Okay, we're just gonna tie it in a circle this time. Oh, Queen Home Slice, look. Happy Valentine's Day. Do you remember the stave puzzles that I used to talk about? Like, Ixo got me one a couple years back on our anniversary. And so I assembled it today on stream. Happy Valentine's Day. Says the lizard. He's cute. I love him. He makes me happy. Yeah, I don't remember Ceylon being expensive, but I also don't remember the plots of some of my favorite books. So there's that. Bro, yes! You remember? Oh yeah, because we did the emails! But yeah, this is legit. This is a real one. I miss the emails so bad. So much. I was, like, legitimately upset when they discontinued that service. But this one's legit. This is real. And the jester? Here, let me pull the jester out. Let me get him. Look! 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 When you see it in daylight, he actually has a face too. But he has a face and he has a little heart, and his shoes are perfectly placed, and he has a jumper, and he has a little hat, all perfectly placed. I know, it was so fun. But just like, look, he just slots right in. But like, all of his clothing is so perfectly placed with the pattern. Like, how? Who spent the time to figure out the placement of this dude, you know? It's just like, you know that's the first, that they orient the whole puzzle based off of how the jester fits in. That's gotta be how that is. But look at him. He's just so perfect. Anyway, I thought you might appreciate a stave of Valentines. For you. It's not an email. I miss the emails. Do you know of any other service that does that? Anybody else that, like, you can puzzle email each other? From middle out. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, they had to have positioned the jester first, you know. Alright, I lost one of the big black round beads. Don't know where it went. It's gone. But yeah, he's so adorable. I love it. I also have candy hearts, and they're gross. Ixo's parents, his mom knocked on our front door, and by the time I went to go see who it was, they had dropped the box of candy on our doorstep, and were waving from a distance. So it was doorbell delivery of Valentine's candy. And I think they're stale. I don't know how long these have been happening. My boo. My boo? My boo? It's gross. Oh, that was better. They're still stale though. Like, you'd think they were already stale, but like, they're worse now. Alright, so 1, 2, 3 units like this, with 2 on top and 1 on bottom. Come on. We're gonna focus. It's upset at me. No hunting. Okay. There. Needle minder? No. Okay. Oh, I found it! Yay! But happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I hope you've either had your good Valentines or Singles Day or whatever you choose to celebrate or not celebrate. I hope it's been a good Monday. I've had an enjoyable Monday. I had a slow morning and then I had a sushi lunch. Hey, with Ixo in the kitchen. And when I came in here and cleaned up, I think I just cleaned. Is the knot inside of this black bead? Is that what happened? Yeah. Yeah, that's what happened. I cleaned up and then I went and I played Rogue Galaxy and finished off the rest of the sushi, and then here I am. It's been a good Monday. Eslon. Oh yeah. Bracelet, which you said macrame, which I kind of remember being a thing. Ooh. Isn't that fancy? Look at this, guys. It's not fair. Look how complicated that is. It's wavies and stuff, and these look like beads. The white spots look like beads. Dude, that's really nice, Prince. You did a good job. It's so great. You inspire me. It's neon orange. Does it glow under a black light? Does it glow? Are we just... My camera's tired. It doesn't want to today. It says, no thanks. Okay. Stay. I got it. Okay. I don't know. Do you own a black light? This is an important question. Everybody needs to own a black light. That way, if anybody ever ends up with work of mine, that they can enjoy it under black light. Or they can enjoy their own beads under black light. You know, that works too. Hello, Gamer Mama. Welcome. Oh my gosh. How are you doing today? I am getting knotted up. I have knot, a big one, right here. I got it. Which means I need my thread conditioner out. I am making a heart. The outside is going to be green, the inside is going to be pink. Pretty darn neon, so most likely wood, no black light. Fair enough, yeah. If something's pretty darn neon, you're pretty much guaranteed, you know, regardless of material, for it to do this. So, I want more colors. Dang it. I almost got the blue. I don't even know if the blue would have lit up. But I'm okay getting all the neons. I did it to make myself smile, and it's outrageous. Really what I did it for is I have right here and up here I have some really severe hangnails. So I super glued down some tea bag to reinforce the nail and then painted over them. But like I'd had them with just the super glue on them for 4 or 5 days already, and I'm like, you know what? Since I'm going to Walmart anyway, I might as well just pick up a color, just one color, and clear nail polish, because clear nail polish is useful for all sorts of stuff. yeah, thread conditioner. And so I sat and I watched the last few episodes of Disenchantment, and then just watched a crap load of episodes of Schitt's Creek while I waited for all of this to dry. It didn't want to dry very well, actually. Yes. How are you doing tonight, Gamer Mama? What are you up to this Valentine's Monday? Happy holiday if you celebrated it all. Okay, this one needs 3 on the outside. 3, 1, 3, 1, 2. 2 units. 3 green and 1 pink. Yeah, hearts are actually one of the hardest shapes to make in beadwork. Crocheting and lurking. Ooh, fun. Hearts are super difficult. So, like, I'm just following somebody else's pattern right now because I don't feel like making one up. Like, not today. Hearts are difficult. Like, they're easy in brick stitch, but in like right angle weave and stuff, like there's a lot of math that goes into designing a heart, and so I'd rather just for now follow a freebie tutorial. There's some really complex, gorgeous hearts out there though, like Gwen, come on brain, you know last names, Gwen Fisher. She has some stunning work, and there's a heart in her lineup of stunning beadwork. Puffy bead heart is fun. I've never made a puffy bead heart. I imagine that would be peyote stitch. I also have like another like old Craftsy freebie that was it had some like oblong flower motifs on the inside of the heart. It was cute. Haven't made that one either. Ceylon? Are we gonna have a problem? Ceylon? Yes, we're gonna have a problem. No, raw. Oh, wait, what? You'd have to show me. I don't know. Because I'm using right angle weave now, but. Well, no, I guess you could puffy bead heart with raw. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah, no, I definitely need to see. Okay, this not that's being mean. I'm just gonna cut it, and we're gonna add a new thread later if we have to. But yeah, it's being a butt today. Hello, butt. Stop it. We're making a heart, not a butt. Come on. I cracked myself up. It's like the beads knew I was trying to make a heart. You know, they've always opposed me in this. Always. I did manage a heart of my own once. Actually need to restitch that just to see if my math is good and see if I can do it cubic instead of just flat raw. That would be fun. It was going to be a tutorial at one point, and then I gave the instructions to Ixo and he went, "Heh." And so then it never became a tutorial. Dawn! You crack yourself up because you're making a butt. Now return to lurk. You lied to me. You said you weren't coming. Enjoy your lurk, huh? Oh my gosh. Graceful dawn, everybody. She's like, I'm not here. Not happening. 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1. All right. We don't have a graceful dawn in chat, guys. Don't just pretend that didn't happen. Get in frame, please. But yeah, now my working thread is a lot shorter, which is good, I guess, but it also means I have to add thread soon because this is a thread heavy stitch. I could do it cross weave and then it'd be even more thread heavy, but I don't like 2 needles because I'm lazy. And I like to keep things untangled. Really can't find the holes in the black beads. I should have thought that out a little better. But neons and black are just kind of one of those classic things you see people put together. So it's like, make it easy. I have 4mm in black beads. I might as well. This design looks like it goes best with 4mm beads. All I have is literally the one diagram. One more like that, I think, yeah. It's starting to curve. Yeah, I'm definitely buying more glow colors of nail polish. This was fun. I'm also tentatively thinking, I'm gonna put it on my calendar, but I'm not gonna like put it on Twitch calendar yet. I'm thinking glow stream on Mondays, as it is Monday right now. For some reason, I'm the most chipper on Monday nights out of all the nights in the week. Couldn't tell you why that is. Maybe it's because I give myself time off on Sunday. I don't know. Maybe it's because I have to stream on Tuesdays, which is a set day. So I'm thinking glow stream Monday nights, especially now that I'm back at the farmer's market. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that's a likely. I'm not going to promise it just yet, because what do you know that like something would come up next Monday or something? Who knows? So I'm going to set it in my calendar for a few weeks, and once I like actually make it several Mondays in a row, then I will put it as a new stream day. Does that make sense? Makes sense to my brain. Try it out for a bit, see if it works. If it works, continue to just do it. Glow stream Mondays. I need to have more glow projects, so that's been my real biggest like reason I haven't had a set glow stream day is one, because in the summer the sun goes down at 9 p.m. and so that's hard to want to stream at 9 p.m. for me. But two, because I have very limited number of like projects that already glow, you know, that I can just pull out and work on. This one glows, you know. Like I've been steadily purchasing beads that glow as I make orders. Been steadily purchasing neon beads, but I haven't had a lot of project ideas. And so what I'm thinking is to mitigate that problem. We're just gonna make a slinky. We're gonna, that's 1, 2, I need 2 more of those when I come back to it. We're gonna make this dude. This is a standard size plastic slinky. I don't even know what it says on it. What does it say? It's some business name. Azusa Pacific University. Some college. I don't know. I found it in a bin at like Goodwill. So, plastic slinky. If I had the drill in my room, I would have started it tonight and just started with the yellow or the green. Actually, this green would have worked fairly well. But yeah, so that would require getting a green, maybe a teal, a blue, purple, pink, kind of a salmony, an orange yellow, and a yellow. So I could either do the fades or not do the fades, because I haven't seen a teal, like a blue-green glow color, but I have seen blues and purples, but purple's the really tricky one though. And I have seen magentas, but not things that glow magenta. I have seen pinks that glow orange. I don't know. I'd have to think about it a little more. But I really, really want to do the glow slinky and have that be my, I don't know what else to make. I'm just going to work on the slinky for glow nights, you know? Because that's a long-term project. I wouldn't be the first person to have made a slinky. I think Sharon Bateman made one. What is this? Puffy Crystal Heart. Oh, yeah. I always forget. Super cute crystal heart. Those are actual blue glow-in-the-dark beads. There are actual blue. Ooh, nice. That's fancy. But yeah, there's a crystal heart. Yeah, I've never actually made crystal things. I've always wanted to do like animals and things, but like I've never had access or remember to buy the books of the crystal animals, you know? That, and the majority of them are written in Japanese, and I haven't seen many English translations. And despite good diagrams, you can sometimes make mistakes, you know, when you're reading a tutorial in another language. I've done the same thing with Russian tutorials. I've made mistakes. So I'm always hesitant, you know, because there's no English books, and that's the only language I speak. You can do that heart with seed beads. Yeah, you could. True. Wasn't thinking about that. I also have crystals where I could do it, but I'm content to just do this guy for now. I also need to weave in the old thread and tie on a new one, because I had a knot, so I had to cut my thread earlier. Made me sad. Just single layer, not so sturdy. We're getting there. We're getting heart-shaped. Almost. Heart jar. Some of it glows. Not a lot though. Pink glows. What are everybody's projects tonight? I know I just have a glow heart. You know, I start things and then I don't even know what I'm going to end up doing with them. I just needed a glow project and I didn't want to start like a... I didn't want to start on the slinky because IXO still has my drill and I need to start it by drilling a hole in one end. So that the end stays in place as I work it. Ooh, I know that one. You know what one. The song? I'm not even paying attention. Oh, a heart you were working on. Oh! I have forgotten, other than it says the website on the diagram. This one? Beadjewelrymaking.com. I'm gonna look up the website again. It has been too long. Yep. Okay. Yeah, let's find it. Bead jewelry. There we are. Bead art that got in the Guinness Book of World Records. Oh, neat. What? I don't even recognize this website. Project. Yeah, I don't I don't recognize. Right angle weave. Tubular increasing, decreasing. It's an instructional site, blog. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. I just ran my hand across the thread and it just like insta-knotted right there. Like, stop it. Oh, lost in the abyss. Lost to the abyss of time for me. Like the site is not familiar. But, you know, maybe the one page where I found it on this site would be. Oh no. I would have been looking for hearts. Would have been the only reason I saved this. Probably for inventory for like a market a couple years ago or something. Last year or the year before, maybe. 2, 3. But it's been hanging out in the freebies section of my hard drive for a minute. No. Stay. Just like fall off my thread. What happened there? You guys just, you come here to watch me not know how to bead in the dark. That's why glow streams exist. I don't know how to bead in the dark. Does anybody? I also can't condition thread in the dark. Like, what the heck? There we go. Stay. Don't knot up. It's being mean to me. It's beating me. But yeah, it's entirely likely too that the website itself could have changed over time, because they do that. They change, or you get 404 errors not found, or like entire like pages go missing because, you know, whoever's in charge of them is messing around in the back end and either forgets that they changed something, or they just abandon stuff, or who knows what. So yeah, I come to hear your voice because I miss you, and I can't hear yours in return. This is not fair. We need to call again sometime, okay? Yes? Yes. I miss you too. You have my number. You can hear my voice anytime you want. Prince, most people wouldn't even think of thinking about it. You were that revolutionary. Okay. 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 You know my number, woman. Do I have a heart that says call me? I had one that said kiss me. Not kiss me, text me. I was reading the kiss me, my bad. I ate the one that said text me. This one says BFF though, that'll work. There you go. There you go, Callie. BFF. Now I eat you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. How do I do this part? Duh. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Queen Home Slice is actually my best friend from high school. So, we've known each other since we were a mere 17 years old. Come here. 16, 17, somewhere in there. Yes, BFFs. Ah! Green. Black. I've been eaten. So you can always be close and you can always be with me. Come, give me. Let me have the bead. And I need a third one. I'm doing the bottom. This is strange. There it is. Okay. So this goes like, oh wait, no, that's too many. That's too many. It's too many beads. Okay. Try this again. I don't know how to follow instructions. I'm bad at it. Apparently. I can't count. Long ago and far, far away. In the land of the trees. This one. This one. Yeah, no, I definitely can't follow instructions. Oh, wait, no, this way. Okay, I can follow instructions. Maybe. 16 or 17, one of those, I don't know. Whenever it was that it was like, well, I got no one to sit with at lunch. Who's this person over here? Because I think I kind of knew Samantha a little more than you at the time. Who this other person over here? Because I think I had classes with Samantha at that point, but like, I didn't with you. And then you became more involved in my life over time. Ha! I got it. Half a heart. I did it. This is hard. This is totes hard. Totes. Books. Books is how I make all my friends. You're not wrong. Books is also how, like, somebody wrote a love poem about me and posted it on Reddit too, and that was weird. That was very strange. So, books are generally harmless until that happens. It was you shoving books at me saying, this is fantasy, and me being like, okay. Hey, do you want to read this thing about magical Florida? In hindsight, that was a bad suggestion. But, in hindsight, that was a bad thing for my sister to suggest to me as well. And in hindsight, Mom should have just thrown all those books out the window. Oh wow, that's creepy. I have had other people voice that sentiment about him before I got to. So it's not just me looking back at it and being like, oh no, this is terrible. It's other people being like, yeah, this man's a perv. Bodice rippers. Not you. I enjoyed them at the time for what they were. No regrets. Yeah, exactly. You didn't read the, like, Phase and Proton books, though, did you? Because there was excessive amounts of nudity in them. Like, everyday people, not even, like... Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Very bad. It's okay to have moved on. Yes. You know who I've moved on to? I have moved on to Shannon McGuire. She's fantastic. I've been reading the Wayward Children series lately. No, only Xanth. Okay, good. You missed out on some of the really bad stuff. Xanth was tame in comparison to some of his other series. I was Advanced Rita. I was reading the Vampire Chronicles. Ooh, fancy. I never read any vampire anything. That's not true. I got tricked into the first Twilight book after it was given to me as a gift from a friend who I had told many, many, many times I did not want to read it. And so I read it because she gave it to me and I still hated it. Yeah. Yeah. Come to think of it. Her gift giving was a little questionable. A lot. Ich, gad, ick. Yeah, no. Ick, indeed. Okay, I'm moving the camera this way because I want to keep setting stuff down over here. But my camera mount is lame. It's like... I think this is too heavy for it. That was fine. But the digital camera is too heavy for it, so I need to upgrade. I guess. Eventually. A lot of things I need to upgrade to. I've only read Interview. I have read none of them. None of them. But lately I've been reading Shannon McGuire. And she actually did write about vampires in the first book of hers that I read. In one of the worlds in this series. It was okay. But the book wasn't about the vampires. It was about the sisters in that particular story. The vampire just happened to be a big part of it. I don't think he even really had a name other than the Master. We're finally releasing the series on AMC. I'm excited. I'm excited. Ooh, I'm excited for you to be excited about a thing you love, even though I have never had any interaction with it whatsoever. If you think about it, though, there's like too many books and too many shows and movies for anybody to even like enjoy all of what's considered good in the world. So, there's so much out there. But the Wayward Children series by Shannon McGuire, like, I'm at a point in my life where, like, I really don't want to have to be reading about, like, teen fiction. But these are okay for being teen fiction. They're really well done. She writes about like, these kids all experience, like, various types of childhood traumas, and she writes about all of them super respectfully, and then has very inclusive characters, not only along, like, LGBT spectrums and gender spectrums, but also, like, disabilities and, like, learning spectrums and, like, physical disabilities. Like, one character was very obviously a thalidomide baby, but it didn't even get brought up until, like, way later into the book. You know, because she writes about them as people first, but, you know, and then she'll write about the attributes that make them different, that make their part of their story unique, you know? And that's super respectful, and I really like it. Look, I'm making a heart. It's coming along. Woohoo! I wish they'd do Boxcar Children. Those were what I read when others were on that silly Babysitters Club. I never read Boxcar Children. I think I read one Babysitters Club and went, why? And then I just read Narnia. I read Narnia when people were reading Babysitters Club. And I read, like, the Beverly Cleary books, the Ralph on a Motorcycle, those books at that time. What else was I reading? I was super little. I found Pern when I was 10, so a little bit after Babysitters. Yeah. Well, yes. Why? I don't know. I don't even remember anything about the one I tried. I read Goosebumps instead of the Babysitters Club. Are you kidding? Like, my love of creepy anthology came from Goosebumps and, like, Tales from the Crypt. I was a weird child. I liked all the things I shouldn't have liked as a girl, I guess. I don't know. But I have interesting taste. All of my weird book suggestions are the reason Queen Homeslice is my friend in the first place. I don't even know what I recommended to you in high school anymore. You'd have to tell me. Goosebumps was fun. Ooh, I missed the Crypt. Yes, the Crypt was great. Queen Homeslice, I just remember you had the list, and it was just like several sheets of notebook paper of all the books that you could remember reading up until that point. And I was like, why do you even want to keep track? And then, like, when Goodreads came out, I'm like, oh, this is why. We seem to have similar tastes. I have a list. I'm glad we have similar tastes, Prince. Do you also love the Twilight Zone and Outer Limits and sci-fi anthologies? Because I love sci-fi anthologies. The Best of Science Fiction 2018? 19 maybe? Is the reason why I like Shannon McGuire in the first place, because her mermaid story just stood out amongst all of them. And, like, the one with the creepy cube-shaped babies also did, but that was a different story. The list. Do you want me to send a picture? Do you still have it? Because if you show me the list, I still have every note you wrote me in high school in a binder. All of them. Oh, heck yeah. Never read books, though. I was Goodreads before Goodreads. You were totally Goodreads before Goodreads. You absolutely were. I was very impressed with the list. You can post it in the Discord too if you don't mind other people looking at it. Like, it's a big list. There we go. Oh no, I enjoy Eric Frank Russell and Lloyd Biggle Jr. and Frederick Pohl and James Gunn and Leonard Wibberley and all the other sci-fi authors that nobody knows who the heck they are, And then you find the one person who knows who they are, and you're like, you're my friend for life. I've still yet to find an Eric Frank Russell and Lloyd Biggle Jr. fan outside of my family that I did not introduce the books to first, you know? I managed to get a friend to read a Lloyd Biggle Jr. book once, so that was an impressive feat. Wants to read the Alice in Wonderland books. Never got to. Really? Are you a magical unicorn? Must be a magical unicorn. I read the 4th grade-ish. I remember reading Through the Looking Glass under my blanket with a flashlight. I was the flashlight kid for Through the Looking Glass. I wonder what it'd be like to reread them, though. Because they're definitely bizarre. But I wonder, like, how bizarre now that I'm older. I don't know. Rereading things is always problematic for me because it's like, oh man, I'm going to ruin enjoying this the first time. That's how it was with me for like his Dark Materials. I tried rereading Philip Pullman like early college. I'd read them first in middle school. I couldn't get through it. I couldn't do it, and I don't know why, because like I love the whole premise of the books, and I read the first one and I just didn't want to read the second two, the second and third one after that, and it was like, I don't know. I guess I don't know. Well, The Last Unicorn was one of the first novels I read. I have actually still yet to read The Last Unicorn, because that's Peter S. Beagle, right? Picking coming on Discord. All right, I'll listen for the beep. Do you still have a paper list? Please tell me you still have a paper list. I think that would be mighty impressive. Like all these years later to like have the paper list just still going. Come on. Last Unicorn is highly recommended. All right. Good to know. Because I don't think I've ever read it still. All right, I heard the beep. Let me finish this stitch. Ah! Let's go check our Queen of Book Suggestions channel. Phrase Queen of Book Suggestions actually came from a childhood friend of mine for me recommending her books. That's what she called me, was Queen of Book Suggestions. So that's just kind of a phrase that's been around for me a lot. Like, I don't speak with this friend much anymore, but at all, actually. I haven't heard from her in years. Drifted apart. Here it is. The list. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Does it continue to this day? Forgot about that category. The Queen of Book Suggestions? Yes. Oh my gosh, guys. Look. We have the list. What was number 1? Oh my gosh. What was number 1? Oh, Star Wars. Blech. Neverwhere. Good Omens. Coraline. Smoke and Mirrors. Animal Farm. Port Card. Whispering House. I don't know that one. Crystal Cave. Oh, wow. Did I give you the Mary Stuart, like, Arthur books? Is that what happened? Those are good, though. Mary Stuart did the only version of the King Arthur Chronicles that I ever liked. Recovery, Edge of Victory, Cabin Under Things Things fall apart. Oh, yeah, we had to read that, didn't we? The mixed up files of Mrs. Who? Basil E. Frankweather. I don't know some of these. Salmon! Miss Marple! Series of unfortunate events. Oh my gosh, all of them. My gosh. Fly by Night, Heart of Darkness. Yeah, X-Wing. Memory. Stardust! Night. Oh, Night. So much good. Oh my gosh. I didn't know you still had these. Lots of manga in here. I see that. Manga, there's graphic novels. American Gods. So much manga. Manga. My bad. My brain still refuses to pronounce it right, and I don't know why. The wolves in the wall and the day I swapped my dad for 2 goldfish. I must have let you borrow those or something. Mixed Up Files is so cute. Oh, good to know. Lord of the Flies, Dark Journey. I don't know that one. 9 Princes and Amber. Did I give you, like, Roger Zelazny as well? No wonder you like me. Oh, sorry. Very few people have read Zelazny that I've met. This was everything. School and Pleasure. No, I see that. Inkspell, Bronze. Peter and the Shadow Thieves. 7th Tower. Oh, I really want to go back and read these. The Garth Nix books. Yes, ma'am. But I also am scared too because I hated the Keys to the Kingdom series. Did you read his Keys to the Kingdom series? Like, I waited for each of those days to come out, like Sunday through Saturday, right? I now own those. The 7th Tower, are they still good? Because I didn't like the Keys to the Kingdom, and after I read that series, I just stopped reading Garth Nix. I don't know, it just, I think I grew out of it as he was writing it, you know? Gaming, kids' books. No, the library had it. Oh, okay, cool. Mayor of Casterbridge. Remember that. Mouse and Roared! I loaned you so many of these, and you read everything. Oh, the library had Zelazny? Yeah, I guess so. Like the first series or the second series are all... No, it had all of them. Oh, yeah. Library had a ton of Zelazny. In Centerville, yeah, I love Garth Nix. Me too. Spell for Chameleon. Well, at least I gave you the mouse that roared first. Like, that's my favorite book of all time. And then you got Smut. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so glad you wrote all this down, too. Oh my gosh. Death Note. Neat. The list. I need to download these later. Three Musketeers. All the Death Note. I've never read Fruits Basket, actually. Riddle Master of Head. In Air of Sea and Fire. And I remember the third one. Patricia McKillop. My heart. Reading a Patricia McKillop book, guys, is like just reading a dream sequence. She writes like it's a dream sequence. Like, seriously. I've read all of his. Been meaning to read Abhorsen books. Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Oh yeah, I love Garth Nix. Garth Nix. I liked The Rag Witch. The Rag Witch, that one was nice. Garth Nix is great. But yeah, the Keys to the Kingdom series really upset me. Harpist in the Wind, that's what the third one was called. Yeah. And Searching for Dragons. None of this nonsense, please. None of this nonsense, please. Calling on Dragons, Talking to Dragons. Some authors do write their dreams, so it may be possible. Yeah, no. Like, I don't know what it is about Patricia McKillop, but like, recalling the plots afterwards is very difficult and almost impossible. Arcade Hands. Lloyd Alexander, he's so great. Iron Ring. Oh yeah, that one was... I don't know if that was the one I liked or not. No, the Arcadians and the Kestrel were together, so yeah, that one was fine. And Westmark. But yeah, Patricia McKillop has really, really dreamy writing. Like, Gene Wolfe level of what is going on here. Switch on the Night by Ray Bradbury. I haven't read that, actually. Nazi Boys I have. The Dragon and the George. Is that Gordon R. Dixon? That is his only good book. Just saying. At least, in my opinion, The Dragon and the George is the only good Gordon R. Dixon book. I've tried several others of his, and I just can't do it. Seventh Tower. Nice. So much list. I read so much. Do you still read this much? McKillop is very dreamy. Okay. Like, I've always used that word to describe her, but, like, I've never seen anybody else use it, so. I really want to reread the Seventh Tower series. You're making me nostalgic. The Book of Merlin, T.H. White. Oh, yes. Forgot about that one, too. I guess I had a couple of Arthurian recommendations in there, didn't I? Like, we overlapped on our own as well. I still own The Remarkable Journey of Prince Jin. Oh my gosh. Me love. I love Merlin Tales. The Book of Merlin, T.H. White. The Once and Future King, I think, yeah, was good. And then the Crystal Cave by Mary Stewart is the first of her Arthurian legend books, which were nice. Jane Barry, yes. You had a lot of Peter and Wendy going on in your life at this time. This was like senior year at this point, I think. Saying Camber. I read Javin's Year, the one you gave me, and I cried. No, this person is not here anymore. I wish she was back. Oh no. Oh no. It's okay. Remember her fondly, though. Well, we just have a lot more time to read as kids, you know? And so we have to be choosier about what we read when we're adults. That's my personal, like, theory and opinion. I love your handwriting, though. I always have. The Camber books. I read Javin's Year when you bought it for me, and I cried. Like, I knew how it was going to end, because that's what I get for looking at family trees. But and I still cried. Yes. Oh. I'm savoring Catherine Kurtz. Like, as I find the Camber series, I'm reading them, and then I'll read other series. More Seventh Tower. How many books were there? There were a lot. There were like 10 or something. Through the Looking Glass and Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. More Unfortunate Events. All the unfortunate events. Have you watched the show? I like the movie and the show both for different reasons. Have you watched the show, though? Oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's so good. It's so good. If you have Amazon, go find it. Like, Barry Sonnenfeld was... What is his actual, like, title? Is he a producer? Is he, like... It has the stylings of a Barry Sonnenfeld, and it is Barry Sonnenfeld. But, like, if you've ever watched Brian Fuller and Barry Sonnenfeld stuff together, A Series of Unfortunate Events feels like Wonder Falls and Pushing Daisies and Dead Like Me. But it's a series of unfortunate events. I like the movie, but series include more things. The series include more of the books, which is, you know, what it's supposed to. No what? You haven't seen it? The show? I want to watch the show. It feels like Pushing Daisies and Wonder Falls and Dead Like Me. All the good Brian Fuller shows. Like, I tried American Gods, but Barry Sonnenfeld wasn't on American Gods, which is why I didn't like it. Well, I liked it well enough. It's Neil Gaiman, but, you know, I like Dead Like Me. Yes! Dead Like Me is amazing. I actually own... I think I own the movie. And maybe part of the show. But Brian Fuller is one of my favorite showrunners, and this is not directed by Brian Fuller, but like it feels like a Brian Fuller show because it has Barry Sonnenfeld on it, and they were a team during the... Yeah. I'm a nerd. Can you tell? Pritchard Mass. I don't remember this one. Wait, is that the mind ready one? Maybe that one was okay too. Yeah, that one was okay too. I don't know what Ferriopolis is. Junie B. Jones has a peep in her pocket. Never read any of the Junie B. Jones books. Sabriel! Ah. I'm nostalgic. So nostalgic for Garth Nix right now. Princess Bride! Did you ever find the pages about the missing hats? No worries, right there with you. Yeah. Did you ever find the pages about the missing hats? Jeans were invented much earlier than most people suppose. I feel like I've distracted you. I'm sorry. No, I need the distraction. It is totally fine. I do not mind. Dragonflight. Oh, I'm sorry. Why did you read that? Did I make you read this? Because I'm a bad friend. I'm gonna eat this chocolate covered pecan. I'm a bad friend. Although this is like less offensive than a spell for chameleon, but Dragonflight is still pretty offensive. I reread it recent years, like 2 years ago, as part of a read-along with Saren's community. I wanted to slap Anne McCaffrey for treating her, like, protagonist so badly. Like, I know she was a female writer in a time where female writers didn't get a lot of respect, but she still treated her less awfully. It was bad. You told me to read it. I'm sorry. I should have given you Dragon Song and Dragon Singer and Dragon Drums, because those are the better books. This is the worst of all of her books, and it was the first one she wrote of Pern. I'm so sorry. You're not a bad friend. OMG. I am retroactively sorry for putting you through that. I was very bored with it the second time I read it. It was bad. How many more? I'm just going to look through the whole thing. I don't even care. Summer book list, 2007. Oh, wait. We started over. The Dastard. Oh. No, we're good. No Prince. No Perv Anthony for us. Never ending story. Oh. I'm sorry. The only reason this book is nostalgic for me is because it's one of the ones my dad bought me. I did not keep it because it was not a good book, but I remember him buying it for me. So that's a good memory for me because my dad was paying attention to things that I liked at the time. The book itself was not memorable. Camber the Heretic. You read these faster than I did. Mr. Monday. That series is the reason I don't read Garth Nix anymore. I got mad at him. Waiting so long for it to be not resolved. Very great. The Coming of the Quantum Cats. Oh my gosh. Is the cat dead or alive? This is where I learned about Schrodinger's cat. Continued into summer before college. All right. Daughter of Witches. Is that Patricia Seareed? Yeah. Golden Compass. Like I said, I tried to reread those and I just couldn't. This book bored me to death the second time around. I think you really have to be part of the demographic to enjoy some stuff. Grim Tuesday. And then, like, after Wednesday, he didn't publish any until, like, I was in college. Bebop. And Harry Potter, go away. And more Harry Potter, go away. And you guys are gonna hate me. It's just like, ignore the Harry Potter books. Whatever. I'm looking through them. Harp of Imictizzle. I don't remember how to pronounce that. Was Patricia... Was it Seaweed? I thought that was McKillop. Drowned Wednesday. Harry Potter, Nuttix. Alphabet of Thorn. Man, I gave you like all the McKillop books, or you went and looked for more of them after. Yeah. I never read Spiderwork. Were those good? They looked good. I just never got to them. I wanted to have something to talk to you about. That's why I read these so fast. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I love The Scarlet Pimpernel. I have read this book like 3 times. It's great. I've read the sequel too. And I've read another historical fiction book of the Baronesses, Imuska Orski. I love her work. Like, of all the classic literature I've ever read, Baroness Imuska Orski. Well, I could be wrong. Nah, don't worry about it. Her work is my favorite. And you can find her stuff on like the Gutenberg Project. But yeah, I loved The Scarlet Pimpernel and A Tangled Skein. That's the name of the one I read most recently. I read it last year. Like, I couldn't put it down. I'm like, what is this historical fiction in the time of Mary Tudor? Like, I've never read historical fiction that I liked like this much. And so, yeah, I love her stuff. I wanted Franz Tamon of Books Were In My Inn, and that's what Shy Anxious Teenage Me was gonna do. You sound so much like me. This is why we became friends, because we both wanted friends that wanted to read books. For the Stick. Oh, geez. The Circle series was okay. I'm pretty sure if I reread it now, though, oh, I'd have some problems. But this was some of his better writing. Not even Frankenstein? Apparently not. Scarlet Pimpernel. Wait, what? Severely. I love it. Marvel 1602. Oh, I remember that. You know, the first time I read Watchmen, I didn't know what I was getting myself into, and I didn't understand it, and I didn't like it, and I had a creepy, like, ex at the time who recommended it for me. So I need to reread Watchmen, because I love Alan Moore now, you know. I love his Miracle Man retelling. Just super great. Cool Eye. So many Piers Anthony. I'm so sorry. Forgotten Beasts of Eld. This is one of hers I've actually read multiple times. It's my favorite of Patricia McKillop's books. I love Forgotten Beasts of Eld. Velvet Fold. All that. A whole book about trying to figure out what color somebody's underwear is. You know, that should have been my clue. That Piers is kind of a perv. But no. I still read through them. Ugh. No. The list goes on. There's more list. Watchmen is a lifestyle for both me and Josh. I can understand that. Gentleman's Alliance. I love this list. I also may go and I don't know what Never Give Up is. Like hunt down some of these things and go read them myself. I feel like I've heard of that one. Tower of Stony Wood, yeah. Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Mary, that sounds familiar and I don't know why. Guns of Avalon. Oh yeah, you said Zelazny. He was at the library. Son of the Unicorn, Hand to Oberon, Back to Courts of Chaos. Oh, you read them all. Okay. Josh Teaches Watchmen. Oh, neat. Cool. Oh, really? Creeper. Ooh, Bedknobs and Broomsticks is fun. Is that the movie we watched together at your house when I stayed over that time? We forgot what Glowstream is. It's okay. Trump's a dude manga. Okay. I am here nerding out over old memories. I don't even know what Ixo responded down there. Gentleman's Alliance. What is that? Cross. Man. You read so much. So much manga. I did not read as much. I still don't read as much manga as you seem to have here. This must have been summer. Do read Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh? Gilgamesh. I've already gone past it, I think. What is it? Just keeps going and going and going. Stop, you're reading the wrong way. Anyway. I suppose I need to not be distracted, but that's okay. It's totally fine to be distracted by the people you love on days where you're supposed to be distracted by the people you love. So, hi. I'm very nostalgic for Garth Nix now. Distractions can be very fun. True. Garth Nix is the reason I, had another long-term friendship last. Well, that's how it started. That friendship is no more anymore, but is part of the reason I made a friend is because she was reading one of his books when I met her. But yeah, so things I've been reading, Shannon McGuire, mostly Shannon McGuire. So that was my year in books, y'all. Little age 16 to 17, right? You read so many in just a year, 2 years. I remember wait, no, you're younger than me though. I'm I remember senior year of high school. Duh, no, remember, I'm a year older. Epic and Gilgamesh had the flood story before the Bible did. Oh. Yes. Nice. There we go. This heart can't have just meant to be one layer. It had to have been meant to be multiple layers. Alright, so I got 3 here, 3 here. So 2 more units like this, and then the connecty. But yeah, so many books. I love books. Yeah, I don't read much either anymore. If it makes you feel any better, things I can recall having read recently, I have read the first 5 books, and that's impressive for me, of the Wayward Children series by Shannon McGuire. I'm up to Where the Drowned Girls Go, or live. Where the Drowned Girls live? They're all individually contained stories, though, which I didn't even know when I started reading them. And I read the second book first on accident, and I'm very glad I did, actually. It made me like the series a lot more than I would have if I'd read the first book first. It's rare when that happens, but, good. But because they are all self-contained, it didn't really matter. What else have I read recently? I've read Desky's husband stuff. I've read Catalyst and Transmuted. Those are good. I have burning questions because I want to know why Zombie Mom is rampaging the countryside, and I don't think I'm ever gonna find out. I've read. I think that's all for this. What else have I read? I don't even know. What have I read recently? I think I tried again to read another Zena Henderson, and I'm having a hard time getting through the last few for the second time, which is super sad because I loved them as a kid, and now they're a lot harder for me to get through. Haven't read any anthologies lately, but the next anthology I'm going to read is by Mike Resnick, who edited Dinosaur Fantastic, which is one of the ones I'm keeping forever and ever at the end. This is one of just his books. It's, what is it called? Will the last person to leave the solar system please shut off the lights? That's what I'm reading next, anthology-wise. I'm also reading, currently, the 100-year-old man who climbed out the window and ran away. That book's a trip. It's very interesting. So, I don't read as much as I used to, but I still read all the time. Yeah. No. Come on. I also get knots in Ceylon all the time. It did it again! It did it again! Okay, so there's something going on in these black beads that is causing my purple thread to just, like, do this nonsense. I don't know what's happening. But, I'm just gonna abandon this length of thread. Put it away. Well, if you don't want the book, I got you anymore. Don't feel obligated to keep it. Oh, yeah. I don't, honestly. I love it for the gift that it is and for the re-remembering an old nostalgic time until I got to the point where I was like, wait, these stories feel cultish. And then I looked up the author and went, oh, no wonder these stories feel cultish. But yeah. I have never been somebody who holds on to books. Like, I will utilize the library before I will buy a book. And if I do end up buying a book, I will redonate it. Unless it ends up being one of those books. And I only have a few of those books, and they're all behind me. The People Anthology. I know what you mean. I'll see if I can get through the last few stories or not, and I'll end up donating it because they're nice stories, but I don't know. I've grown up since then. I know how the world works since then, and I just don't like the world that she's portraying. But not that she's doing anything malicious at all, mind you, because she's not. But she's writing it from a background that I'm not terribly fond of. Before Harry Potter, it was a book series called The Worst, which is really fun. It's a good idea. Yeah. No. Is stream over? I guess stream's technically over. I technically finished a heart. Go away, alarm. Go away. Oh my gosh, my apartment would frighten you then. As far as the books, we have our own library. Oh my gosh, I'm sure you do. I am sure you do. It's mostly that I just don't need the clutter around, and like I don't remember the plots of books, guys. It's bad. Like, I recently lent some books to Funky Lumps because we live near each other. I also have a small library. Oh my gosh, I don't. I have an entertainment stand with books on it, and then I have my favorites, which are back here. But I lent a series to Funky Lumps because I needed somebody else to read these books that I absolutely love. And I have read them twice, mind you, which is a lot for me to read a book twice. Or a whole series twice, even. And she's telling me parts, and I'm like, I forgot again. Tell me what happens. Books are treasures. Some of them. But not all of them. They're like gifts. They're meant to be received and enjoyed, and I think passed on to the next person who needs to read it if it's meaningful, you know? But yeah, I get it. I get why it's hard to get rid of books. Okay. What was I gonna do now? I don't know. I think I'm gonna reinforce the edges with like another color maybe. Do I have any 15s that glow? I think I've asked this question a lot, and I think I keep getting an answer that's no. No. Well, kind of. That one kind of does, but... I don't know what I want to do. Meant the good ones, lol. I honestly don't know. Because I'm tempted to just reinforce with more of the same color, but I also know that I would probably bunch it up too much if I did that. Because some of them are super close. Okay. I know I have some black 15 rounds in here somewhere. Here? It's like I've memorized where my beads go at this point. Oh, those are black. Those are brown. Those are black. And I'd probably have to switch needle sizes, but I'll go for a little longer. Maybe just long enough to reinforce this, I think, and then stream will be over. I honestly don't know. What are you doing? I'm making a heart for my Valentines, for my friendos. Also, happy Valentine's Day. I assembled my Valentine's puzzle earlier. Happy Valentine's Day, Lady Frenzy Wicked Truth. Hello and welcome. We also got distracted by books because if you guys know me, I get distracted by books. This just happens. It's life. Oh, geez, RLB. Whoa. Hello. 33 months. My goodness. Back at ya. Happy Valentine's Day. Hello, RLB. Where's my kazoo? Hello. Thank you for the resub. It is Valentine's Day. I made you guys a Valentine. I assembled my little puzzle. It's my Stave Puzzle, and I love it so much, and it's the only one I'll ever be able to have. but I love it so much. You can rent them for like 80 bucks. You can rent a Stave Puzzle, which is super cool and affordable. 80 bucks. That tells you how expensive these guys are. Seems like that isn't long enough and way too long at the same time. It's a cute puzzle. Yeah, thank you. It's made on cherry, so it's authentic wood jigsaw puzzle. They're hand carved, made, jigged words. They're known for brain teasers and like really difficult wooden puzzles. Also, you and me. There you go. Thanks for the sub. These are gross. Like, I don't even know what brand these are, but they're worse than normal gross. Got cute little bead containers that fit in a box shaped like puzzle pieces. What? Can I have a picture? What? Cute little bead containers that fit in a box shaped like puzzle pieces and actually connect together. Yes, please. I want to see this. I want to see this. That sounds adorable and right up my alley. Oh my gosh, I can't see anything. Have not bought a puzzle in so long. I bought puzzles thrifted, actually, which is surprisingly, haven't found one with the missing piece in a while. Also surprisingly, Ixo brought one home for me that I've already solved, exact copy and all, which is hilarious. And that one's missing a centaur butt. Because I remember specifically loving the puzzle and the whole time going, where's the centaur's butt? Where's the centaur's butt? Where's this horse's ass? The whole time. Oh yes, this will be great reinforced. It's already looking good. Gamer Mama, I want the puzzles that are in the shape of animals. Those are so cool. Some are really neat. I just want the really nice wooden ones. I want to make my own puzzle someday. I want to cut one out with a jeweler saw. Just a little tiny, small, maybe 6x6 inch puzzle that I've made myself. File all the edges and everything. Just out of, I don't even know what, just out of something. RLB. This picture. Let me see. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is cute. Don't know what I was picturing, but it was not this. Look at... Oh. 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 That's fun. And I guess the little dots are how they connect. Or open. Yeah, they slidey open. But they're rivets, okay. New Piers Anthony book. Where's the centaurs? Perv Anthony's at it again! No! Do you still have the keychain I made you? The magical Florida wizard keychain. These are cool. As if Pervy Piers is a surprise. You missed me apologizing profusely to my best friend for recommending them in high school. Because I totally gave her A Spell for Chameleon to read. I still have that copy of A Spell for Chameleon. For reasons other than its perviness. There's an entire generation of readers who grew up with this really raunchy author and were just completely oblivious at the time. Of all the pieces to lose. I blame my dad for reading the Zan series. I blame my oldest sister for giving them to me. And then I blame myself for giving them to Queen Homeslice. Yes, I still have keychain. You still have keychain. Guys, look at this. Look. For all of you Piers love haters. I think I have a picture of it somewhere. What year did I make that? 2018-ish? I don't know. Accessories, keychain. Oh. Magical Florida. There it is. I have it. Look at this. Look at this. It's Magical Florida. In case I didn't tell you, I got my package with my cycles. Hooray! You haven't told me yet. No. So I'm glad they got there. Oh, that's funny. Lol, that is hilarious. I'm glad I'm not the only one that gets cracked up. I charted this myself. I especially love his dirt mouth. His pointy nose. Yeah, not long ago. Yeah, it's only been a couple years. But it just the wizard hat and his ear and beard and wizard level magic. Wizard level magical Florida. Or magician level, technically. But there's not as much iconic going on with the magician, so I did a wizard instead. Venu. Oh no, now I'm thinking of Puss in Boots in Italy. So I'm glad you guys get the kick out of this that I do. And Queen Homeslice owns it. I think I made it for your birthday or something one year. I don't remember. But it's great. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed now, okay? Good night, Frenzy. Have a lovely evening. I'm just gonna be here cracking myself up at Magical Floridas. And missing centaur butts. You never know where conversation's going with me. Yeah. RLB, I'm really glad your package came and it arrived. Enjoy those cycles. They're the last ones I'm mailing out. Maybe ever. At least for now. I have cycle burnout and I won't be making any more for a minute. Even for myself, so. It's something. It's on my dresser. Awesome. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Like, I feel bad about recommending them, but at the same time, like, it's always a good laugh. I have all the cycles. Mwahaha. You have a grand total of, like, 4, and that's incredibly impressive. And, like, I'm not even making, like, a third protocycle. I'm just handing off those triangles with the one person who wanted her triangles after all. So, like, I'm mailing them with the other existing triangles to someone. Oh, but I understand. Yeah, I'm sorry, Gamer Mama. That was one of those things where I bit off more than I could chew. And, like, when you're new to Twitch and you see other people doing sub perks, you're like, oh, so this is a standard normal thing humans do. No, that's a standard normal thing that people who are on top of their lives do. But it's not something Pearl does. Not long term. Like, it was fun while it lasted, but then it ceased to be fun. And so this thread hates me. Why did I choose it? Oh yeah, because it kind of glows. Also, is this a tulip? I don't feel like this is a tulip needle. I feel like it's lying to me. You're actually planning out a cycle. Awesome. I do still have Kaleidocycle and Butterfly as commands. Butterfly is the one I would recommend if it's your first one. And that will take you to CGB's instructions for the Butterfly cycle, but you are more than welcome to message me with any troubleshooting help that you need. I will gladly help you figure it out. I absolutely love the butterfly assembly method. I think it's really genius. I haven't looked at the way they lay out their triangles in a minute, so I don't know if they all like turn in the same direction when you turn it once it's assembled, but assembly is the important part the first time around. It's just getting it put together, and then you can worry about like fine-tuning it on future cycles. It took me 12 cycles to get to where I wanted to be on putting them together, though. I would have wanted them all, so I'm so sorry. Yeah, I even made the decision not to take commissions for them at this point in time. Like, maybe next year, but just like even now, commissions seem too much for me. Like, it's just... I bit off way more than I could chew. Like, way more. I can't do it. And I don't want things to stress me out, you know, and keep me from streaming. So yeah, I'm good. Years in the planning. Okay. So it's got to be the world's most mega cycle. Is it are you aiming for like Guinness-sized Kaleidocycle? Is that what's happening? I've seen them made out of perlers. They're really cool. Prince, my brother's birthday is coming up, and he once asked me if I could make something how to beads A-shaped moving within shape once. Whoa, jeez. I lost your train of thought there. But something your brother wanted? Might take a minute to plan sometimes. Okay. This thread does not want to go on the needle. It does not like me. This thread just does not like me today. I'm not having the best time or luck. Gamer Mama, I know someone who doesn't do commissions either. This is just for the cycles. I do commissions for everything else, but just for the cycles, I'm saying no at the moment. So I think you should do how she is and make the items with the art and colors in your head, and then if you decide, sell that finished piece, right. That way it doesn't take away from the creativity you have. Oh yeah, no, it's a weird balance taking commissions when it gets to a point where you're almost doing nothing but commissions. It gets difficult, yeah. She explained it way better than I can, though. No, I know exactly what you mean. I had that for most of 2019, actually. The majority of the work that I made in 2019 was almost exclusively commissions, and it just got to a point where it's like, I haven't made anything fun in I don't know how long. I know exactly what she means by that and exactly how it feels. But it's just because you're like, I have this paid thing that I need to finish, and that's taking up all the time I have to craft, you know? I don't even know what I was streaming at that time, if it was even the commissions or not, though. Prince, he asked if I can make something mobile shape that moves within a shape. Oh my gosh. Voice hates me. It's okay. No worries. Ah! A shape that moves within a shape. Like Like Judy Walker's spheres all inside of each other, maybe? You know, you'd have to draw it for me or make it so I know what you mean, because I can't picture anything. Gamer mama. But it makes a lot of sense because people are always like, do this or this with this color, and you may be in your head going, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this color. Well, there's several stages to a commission. First is you're showing whatever work that you've made, right? Whatever work you have is your gallery work, you know, is your presentation work. And then someone comes up to you and says, I love your style, I love your medium, can you make this, you know? And depending on the piece, sometimes you're all gung-ho about it, and sometimes you're all like, I don't know if that would work with beads. But you're still gung-ho about the sale regardless, you know, because I take money up front, you know, and that's me from years of getting burned. I take money up front. If you don't give me money, you don't get a commission. If you don't give me money, I don't even write it down anymore. Like, I have so many of potential people that never came back and gave me money that I'm like, I don't even want to contact them. So I'm thinking of just like trashing those sheets. Especially since they were all pre-pandemic, so. But you're gung-ho about the sale, right? And if you're like me, I put paid pieces first. Like, if this is paid in full, it gets made first. If this has a down payment on it, it gets made second or first, depending on what's paid first. Very rarely do I have like several that I have to juggle. But whatever the paid piece is, gets first. Or if it's something like a deadline for a magazine or whatever, that gets done first, priority. You know, sometimes you procrastinate the piece because you're like, you don't want to make it, you want to make this other thing instead. And so you do everything but bead. Or sometimes you get down to making the piece and you try and it doesn't work out. And you try again and it doesn't work out. And you try again and it doesn't work out. And then you just get mad. And then you walk away. And you have to make something else and come back to it. Sometimes you sit down and it just comes out perfectly the first time. Or sometimes somebody asks you to do wire working and you don't know how to charge wire working for yourself. And then you just get upset that you're spending all this time on something you're not really getting paid for. That's where I was in 2019. Is I had one lady order like 5 or 6 different pieces, all with wire work. One of them I couldn't even do wire work, and she said it was okay to do beads. But I severely undercharged. And yeah, no, that was not a good experience. So I don't take commission for wire work. I like challenging myself to it now, but I don't take commissions for it still because I don't have a good concept of how long it takes. And I charge by the hour, so. This thread is evil today. I don't know what it is. Maybe because it is dark. It's just evil in the dark. Evil purple thread. Why aren't you KO? Let's see. Prince. Oh, like then yarn oh, the mobiles. Oh, out of beads? What? Grapes. Grapes are easier, I'll be. I had a grape time making those. I did have to make it bigger because the first one wasn't big enough, but I did have a good time making those. But the grape wreath was difficult. I will say that. The grape wreath was difficult. But in the end, you got an acorn wreath out of it too. So, that one served double duty. Prince, getting people to pay you is half the struggle. Yeah, if they don't pay, I don't struggle. If you're not serious about the money, then I'm not serious about the art. I love my grapes. I love your grapes too. It was a fun, that was a fun set though. And it was like a time when I had first got enough good purples to actually do something with purple. It was neat. Finding the right purple was hard. Gamer Mama. I like taking orders for some things, but I think I've decided that for right now, I'm going to keep my prices super cheap because I really don't have time for business at the moment, maybe later in life. So right now my crafting is more of my therapy, and I just want to make sure I make enough for my supplies so I can keep them in stock. That way I can have a stress relief right now because I need it with my hectic life. Your life is super hectic, and you're the only one that gets to make the decisions for yourself. I'm always an advocate of charging what you're worth, but I also don't live your life. But charge what you are worth, or charge what you want. It is your life. I am not here to tell anybody what to do. Nope. I am only here to charge what I am worth, and to never take wire work commissions, and to never take kaleidocycle commissions. Yeah. Just had a bunch of weird negativity with the kaleidocycles, so I'm probably not going to make any this year. If I make any at all, it will be the bracelet. I have not finished the kaleidocycle bracelet, so I might finish that this year, but that's probably the only one. I will do wire work this year, but I will do wire work and then I will price the piece. I will not take commissions for wire work because I cannot estimate the time, which is my biggest issue until I get more practice in. Gamer Mama. Also, so it takes some of the spending off my hubby. I just don't have the time for the taxes and etc. of a business, right? It's not a fun time. I already did that at the beginning of the year though. I just got to do the taxes part, like income taxes. I did state taxes earlier. If someone wants to tip, then that's a bonus, you know? But I think I will have some fine print that prices may change at any given time. You don't have to explain your price changes to anybody. You can say life is more expensive now, so my prices are too. The end. That is all. And I always turn the tip function on Square. Like, I don't expect anybody ever to tip. But when I invoice somebody on Square, I turn the function on every time, just in case. Because I appreciate the tips just as much as anybody. I did make a pocket octo tonight out of velvet, and OMG, I am in love. Oh, like a little octopus? Like a little poctopus? Does that work? Pocket octopus? Poctopus? Poctopus? Would love to see photos in Discord or links in chat. Either is good. Yeah, this thread is evil. It hates me. I'm going to reinforce the inside row, and after I do that, we're going to call a stream. I want to get back to playing Rogue Galaxy. Not gonna lie. I've been playing Rogue Galaxy. Guys. I have been playing Rogue Galaxy. I love it. Of course I love it. It's a level 5 game. Where was level 5 when, like, I needed PS2 games to absolutely fall in love with? Like, where were those games hiding? Because Dark Cloud and Dark Cloud 2 and Rogue Galaxy are like all so right up my alley it hurts. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch to a smaller needle for the other rows I do on this later. Yeah, reinforcing this was a good idea. That's a good idea. These beads are a little too big, small as you can see on the outside. So probably should have done regular size 11s instead of size 15s. We'll see what happens here in the middle though. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, dang. Wait, no, that was fine. Okay. are good. But yeah, no. I don't think I even have any, like, I have one wire work project right now. And then I have another one I want to make. Jimmy Crack Horn, and I don't care. Yeah, I have, two wire work projects. Tentative. One is tentative, the other is started. I should probably just put the other one in the whip pile. Because, yeah. Guys, I made it under 50 whips. Technically, I guess this one makes 50. I guess it'd be 52 if I put that point in the pile of I need to make this into something. But, like, I've gotten back down to the 50s, and I'm so glad. 50s and under. Like, I'm so glad. So glad. Like, exclamation point to see where it was at last. It was like 48 or 49. Whip. I was at 48 as of last stream, so that would have been last Tuesday. So I'm either at like 49 or 50 right now. What would I have started though? Well, I guess technically now I'm over 50 because I did some resins yesterday. But I sold the resins, so that's why I did some resins. I sold the red and blue lotus, and now I have blue and yellow, and then green and yellow lotuses. Boop. These are hard. And then a teardrop with some beads in the front. I need to come back in and add a clear layer of resin so it's thick enough to take off. But I made some new resin bits with beads in them. So I guess I'm at 53. It's manageable, so all good. Oh yeah, it's not 104, we're good. We're never getting that high again. She says. We don't know what's really gonna happen though, do we? This stream has been me grumbling at a piece of thread the whole time. I swear, the Ceylons have not been this naughty in a while. Naughty. They haven't been this mean in a long time, and I think it just might be because it's dark. But yeah, so we're staying just right around 50, trying to always be under that. That's the goal. Might not always be the case. At the market on Saturday, I did the farmer's market on Saturday. I sold 5 pieces. 4 were to one of my regulars. So she made the market worthwhile. Another was a pair of earrings to somebody I didn't know. Prince. Maybe it's vain and you haven't been paying attention to it. Maybe I have been conditioning it all stream. You've seen. All stream. I've been paying good attention and I've been pampering the thread. But maybe it just wants to be looked at in the light. I don't know. It's me. It's almost enough to make me take all of them and just go, I give up finally. But then I wouldn't have any thread colors to choose from, and I don't have the funds right now to just go hog wild replacing thread. But I have like tons of red and blue, so I could live with red and blue and like the neutrals I have. I have to do that. Does anybody want Ceylon to yell at? I'll give it to you. You don't want it, I promise. It's just naughty. It's very naughty. Very naughty thread. I think I might just like give it up. Like, I tried. Gave it my all. Good night. Dialysis comes early. Oh, geez. 5 o'clock. Mother-in-law. Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I hate our new times. Have I mentioned that? Like 5 a.m.? Because, yeah, no. Nobody likes being awake that early. I have done enough of that to have wholeheartedly had to hate it. For sure. Ugh. That is too early. That is too early, but I know that the treatments take a very long time as well, so the earlier in the day, the better. But dang, that is too early. Yes, get yourself as much sleep as you can. I know not everybody can just get to sleep and then just be up in the morning. Like, that is not my brain. So get what sleep you can. We'll see you next time. I'm thinking about streaming Mondays, glow streams at sunset. So sunset changes because the days are getting longer. But like between like 7 and 9 p.m. is start. Just depending on what time of year it's going to be. I'm thinking I'll be back Monday for glow streams consistently. She won't be done till between 10 and 11. Yeah, because it's like 5-6 hour sessions, right? That's a long time. That is a long time. Good grief. No. Yeah. No. I think, I could get so much, like, done and good and, like, awesome if I were a morning person, but I am not a morning person. I am such a night owl, which comes with its own set of problems of, hey, I would like to go to bed right now, please, because I'm trying to be a smart adult, and my brain's like, what's a smart adult? We're gonna stay up until forever just worrying about random stuff. Or just, like, planning around random things we can't control. Thanks, brain. Me too, yeah. I have been going to bed at, like, 5 a.m. far too often lately. I've managed to get it back down to 3 a.m. I'm very proud. I found my time delay and gave in. Yeah. I stopped using alarm clocks for a while, and so that's kind of where I just naturally sit now. Fun. I still have Magical Florida up on the other screen. It cracks me up still. He makes me laugh. I need to check something. What did I need to check? Okay, yeah. Not just yet then. Oh, it got darker because I went to a darker screen. Yeah. Delayed sleep phase. It's not so much insomnia as it is just delayed sleep phase, because I don't have insomnia. It's not like I just can't sleep, because I totally sleep. I just go to bed when other people are like in the middle of their night. It's just delayed sleep phase. It just bloop. It's 9 o'clock. You want to be awake now. And I'm like, well, yeah, but I also don't want to be awake till 5 a.m., please. But yeah, it is 9 o'clock, isn't it? That's past 9 o'clock. It's probably almost like 10. Can't make it worse. It's like it knew I had 2 beads to add and that I wanted to get on with my night. And it's like, no, you're stuck here. This purple thread is in timeout now. I have that too. Oh, but you also have a work schedule you have to stick to, and that's so hard. I've been there too. Oh. Come on. Let go of the bead. Let go of the bead. One side or the other. I don't care which, but let go of the bead. You have that too, Callie? Oh no. That's the worst. But that's like why you did so well as like night shift, right? When you worked at the Opryland? Because it just fit with your natural sleep cycle. So that's a plus. That just sounds unappealing, you know? Like third shift just sounds unappealing. Like even if you are a night owl, like that, I don't want to go to work when it's like the middle of the night. Like I just want to be quiet when it's the middle of the night. Or watch TV when it's the middle of the night. I don't want to be a functioning human. I couldn't do it. Made me ill. Ugh. Working at night? It's too dark. I can't see anything. Okay. Bring back the lighter one. I need to see! I had 2 beads left, guys. It knew it. I had 2 beads. I'm going to ban this thread after I'm done with this project. Or heck, just like right now would be great, but I'm using it to finish this row, so I need to finish this row. This is like the 6th. I thrived on night shift. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I wonder if I would be okay as like an overnight stalker or something. I think it'd be fine. I don't know. I actually thrive on mid shifts. Like, if we're being like truly honest, like I can set an alarm for like 8 or 9 in the morning instead of like butt crack of dawn early, like 4 or 5. No thanks. But I can set an alarm for like 8 or 9 in the morning, and I can work from 10 to 4, 10 to 5, 10 to 6. I love those shifts. Everybody else hates them, from what I can tell, because it's like, you know, you can't get errands done very well that way, right? But that's the time of day where I have most energy is between like 10 and 6. I do still have like siesta slumpy nap time in there as well, but that's the time I like the best as far as like actually getting important things done, important tasks, the most draining tasks I can get done between 10 and 6. That's my favorite. Nope, regular 6 a.m. job. Ugh. Oh, you couldn't do the 6 a.m. job. Yeah, no thank you. Too early. Yeah. Clocking in at 10 is like the earliest I like to be somewhere. That is 3 p.m. for me. Oh, so you're like a 3 to 10. You're like a closing shift kind of person. Which is what I've been the most in my life. Which I like sleeping in. But I don't like the few hours of, I gotta go to work today. Gotta go to work today. Gotta go to work today. Which is why I prefer the mid shift, because it's like, okay, I can wake up at a time that's decent. I can just do the work and get it over with, and then I can enjoy my evening. You know? So this is where we're at. Valentines, we got a lumpy heart. Look at our lumpy heart. Yeah, that's something. I don't even know. I'll have to come back to it. But I don't think I like it. I think I just got too mad at the thread. We'll see. No. I think I ruined it when I actually put the 15s in all the way along. I think I liked it better before the 15s. Don't hate me, but I'm gonna take them out. It made it lumpy. Aha, okay. So I'm just gonna try to backtrack. Yuck. I don't like this thread. I don't know why it's misbehaving, but it's misbehaving a lot. You know what? I'm gonna stick the whole spool in the Ort jar. There you go. Bad thread. You too. We're all just... You don't deserve to be given away. Bad thread. In the Ort jar you go. There, have a whip picture. Ooh, 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 ooh. Is it the pretty one? Yes. Guys, looky. I love this one so much. I love her color palette. It's just, it's gorgeous. This guy's new. And I think you did this. This is new. What are we doing here? Is that this? Is this? This is this. Yeah, you're doing this bit. It's so pretty. I love it so much. And yay, Ort jar. I actually have a little trash can shaped Ort jar now. That's cute. I actually finished off my last one. My big one. Like the instant coffee one. It's full. It's full. I filled that up in January. So I have the little baby one, which is my first one. And then I have the big one. And now I have this one, which is almost full already. And I've had this less than a month. If that tells you how much I've been beading in the last month, guys, like it's not all thread. There's a lot of felt in this one, but it's almost full. I need to go hunt for more little jars. It's part of a kit I got from Russia. Yeah, that is full. The big one is full. Yeah, and now these are all gonna get the Ceylons in them because I hate it. I gave it my best, but if I can't bead in the dark with it, then why do I have it? You know? If I have to baby it and pamper it, and it just still is mean thread. Okay, so I liked this before I reinforced it with the little beads in between. So I might still add those, but as I stitch walls, I'm not going to do that today, and I'll just change to red thread. I can just use red thread for everything for a while, you know, it's not like I have a shortage. I tried something and it didn't work out quite nice enough for me to keep going with it. So I'm just going back to the point where I liked what I had going on. So, because I do like the heart. It's a nice shape. But I don't like the little beads. Come on, thread. And away we go. almost 2/3 of the way done. Oh, your piece. Oh, cool. Sounds like a waste of thread heaven to me, VP. So getting rid of it is smart. Yeah. Wow. Getting rid of it is just... I wouldn't want to force this on anybody else. I think that would be cruel and unusual punishment. You live, you learn. Yeah. So that means I need to get all of them out before this stream ends because we're talking about it, so I gotta do it now. Okay, that's my stopping point. Okay. So here's my original heart without the reinforcing beads. I'm still going to make it into cubic right angle weave. Just up and around, somehow, something. We'll see. But I'll do that another time. So this will be our glow project for a while, I guess. Until I figure out what I'm doing with it. But it's my Valentine for you. My little floppy heart Valentine. Along with you and me. You and me. So it turned out fine. As far as like the original pattern goes. I just got to figure out what I'm doing with it next. I liked it. But yeah. I'll just change thread colors later on. If I have black, or I have like that navy blue or something, that's close enough to black, then I'll probably do that. So let's put the beads away and let's banish all of our Ceylon threads to the Ort jar. We're gonna rehome them because I had them in the banished threads box for a while because they've been this problematic before, and then they were behaving for like the last month or so, and now they're not. I'll just live without colored thread for a while, which is sad. I have some gold. I have some orange. I have some purple. That isn't this one that I was just using. I have an actual other purple. How did we like the glow nails, guys? Did we like the glow nails? Did we think it was fun? I thought it was fun. I want to get other colors now. Nails, awesome, thanks. Because there was green, there was blue, there's probably pink. I know that there was green and blue for sure. I wasn't paying attention to them for the glow color. I wanted orange nails, and this was the one I liked the most. Because the other one I was looking at was a little peachy. It's like, I like peachy colored orange and beads, but I didn't think it would be what I wanted on my own nails. So I went for the brighter the better. Yes, good. I have fun. I'll probably draw on them next time. Make little flowers or something. If I get a contrasting color, then I'll like make doodles next time. Next time I'll actually use the UV light to cure it instead of waiting for 100 million years. Okay, banishing threads. We are banishing threads because they're evil. Evil. Evil threads. Evil, 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 evil threads. I had a whole color pack, just so you guys know what. So I have good ones, good ones, good ones. My thread box is gonna be so lacking now, but that's okay. More room for Sono. Just more room for Sono when I buy more Sono. Evil, evil thread. Evil, 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 evil thread. All of them. You're all banished. Every one of you. No more. And if this fills up the Ort jar, then I think I need a new Ort jar. Okay, I'm off to bed. Good night, everyone. Good night, RLB. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the resub. Hope you have a lovely evening. Oh, it's a shame that one actually lights up. I didn't even know that. We don't care, though. Turquoise or not, you are not welcome here. Like, I don't think I'd even want to use them for Tamari. Like, they'd look nice as Tamari, but like... Ugh. Bad threads. All of you. It's gonna look cool in here, though. Here, let's turn the light on. We're done with glowing. You're gonna look cool in the Ort jar, though. Maybe that's why I've held on to them for so long, so that they could look neat in my little thread Ort. Thread Ort, thread Ort. Get in there. Oop. 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 Banished. Banished forever. He filled it up in under a month. My first one I had for like 6 months. And it was smaller than this. It's okay. Oh. Wait. That one's Nymo. This one's Nymo. This one's fine. This is the Nymo, right? Yeah. That's black. That's black. This is Nymo. It just doesn't have a paper outer bit for some reason. So this one's allowed to stay. Yeah. That was a waste of thread heaven today. All that naughty taming. Shame. Shame on you, threads. Ha! Ha ha! This is cool looking though. Look at that. This one can go right in there, if it'll fit. Squeeze the green one forward. Yeah. Great colors. Hi, Ella. You're watching me banish my threads into the Ort jar because they're evil and they'll never be used again. They can't ever hurt anybody else ever again. I was glow streaming though. Here we go. But I made a glow Valentine for everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm gonna finish this off into a pendant probably next Monday. So, but now we have our Ort jar of evil Ceylon. These two glow, which makes me happy, but also they're evil. Evil threads must be banished. Yeah, in this case, I have put up with them for a couple of years now, and But we have our Happy Valentine's puzzle. Our Stave Puzzle. Happy Valentine's Day. Still love this. I assembled this at the beginning of stream. There's a jester in the middle. It is official Stave. Here's your proof. Expensive little guy. I need to make a bead box for him because we got him secondhand, so I only have the tissue paper it came in, but not the box itself. Yep, I made a little heart because it's Valentine's Day, and I've been eating candy hearts on stream because it's a stream date night, and they taste gross, like worse than normal. Worse than like the official ones. There we go. Ta-da! Also, glow nails. Because I got myself a color. Yeah, I don't know where to go from here. Mostly just put up my desk. I streamed longer than I expected to. Yep, I streamed an hour longer than I expected to. I am about to end stream, so if anybody has people that they have on this time of night, I'm curious who you go watch, because I don't have a go-to at the moment. Not on Mondays. Nice to catch a for you. Exactly. Thanks for coming in, Ella. Who's live on Valentine's Day? This is an interesting question. Not anybody I really hang out with much. Maybe this person. I don't know. Let's browse in the meantime. I'm excited. Just picked up a bunch of bright, cheerful colors and delicas. Did you really? What are you going to be making? I'm curious. Let me know while I search for somebody to send you guys off to. Get through this ad and see if this person is doing something I could chill to. She's usually pretty chill. But you're getting bright colors? Ooh, like these? This bright? Or are we talking just normal levels of bright? Oh, she's doing something cute. Yeah. Normal bright as opposed to muted. Okay, fair. That's good. So just opaques, like yellow and pink and green and purple. There's not many purples that are bright, but like blue can be bright. That's good. The brighter the better in beads, honestly. Like, it's an undervalued art form anyway, so there's no reason to be precious with it. And just like make yourself happy and make the work you love. Yep, lots of pinks, blues, and purples. All right, interesting, cool. What are you gonna make? What are you gonna make? I'm curious. Because I don't have any glow projects, so I need like ideas for glow projects. I have this heart because I wanted to make a heart for Valentine's Day, just because lame and usual things happening. I enjoyed my Valentine's celebrations earlier today. This one I'm keeping. But in general, like things I have made, Trogdor started off as a glow project. So here's my Trogdor. For some reason, I hadn't really gotten many opaques. I have a pattern that imitates shibori, and it is so cool. Ooh, that sounds awesome. All these new colors are opaque, so a nice addition to my collection. Ah, you mean... they're all Duracoat, aren't they? They're all in the 2100s. because I love me some Duracoat. But yeah, Trogdor was one of my first glow projects. I ended up not making him during glow streams because the dark green beads were hard to see. Yep, lots of Duracoat, baby. Yes! High five. All the high fives for the Duracoat. My favorite. They do somewhat wear down, but it takes a long time, so you're pretty safe. Thanks, yes. Duracoat, like, favorite colors, hands down. Before they started making those, I felt like all the beads on the market were boring, and then, like, Duracoat happened, and I'm like, colors! And all the beads, the Delica specifically, that I've been drawn to lately have all been Duracoat. Everything. The pattern is from a designer on Etsy. Goes by Maro Luga. Interesting. But yeah, Imitation Shibori out of Delica sounds awesome. She's from Germany. Ooh. Do you have a shop link? I'd be curious. I don't think I have Etsy up anymore. Yeah, here's my Trogdor. He's one of my first glow projects. What is this? Let me see. Maro Luga with 2 A's. There it is. Found it. Oh, split loom necklaces too. You don't see patterns for split loom very often. Huh. Shibori. Oh, I can see how it could look like Shibori, yeah. Interesting. There's a bracelet link and it's connected to her shop. Gotcha. Ah, I see. Yep, that looks nice. Bracelet pattern bookmark, instruction tutorial, even count peyote cuff. Right. That's super cool. That's a very pretty pattern. I like it. I like it. Yes, that was huge. Yeah. Ooh. And in Duracoat, baby. Yeah. I totally get where you're coming from there. Right, so. Yeah, we haven't had many glow projects like these. I made a necklace last week that's, I think it's in here. I'm trying to get the stuff that's in reach. So we had this, but it ended up just being a big old fat chunky ring that's kind of spiky and not really easy to wear. It was started off as like a reversible bracelet, but I got bored and ran out of orange. Makes for lots of nice gradients of colors. Yes, indeed. We have this that I found out later glowed, so that's cool. And this we made last week. Mostly the button. And the purple beads do glow a very, very pale pink orange. So I made that last week. I made something else last week with it. No, I gave up on something else last week. Oh, this guy for sure. This was one of my glow projects. Oh, and it's tangled, but it's in there. Oh wow, I love geometrics. Yes, geometrics are great. I burned myself out on them though, so I've been doing everything but lately. I haven't done geometric beadwork in a minute because I'm nope. I'm done. Yeah, this guy was fun. This was super great. These emerald super duos, just that nice bright vibrant green. And this resin piece glows for some reason. Don't know why, but it does. Ooh, picking out pieces of resin, of chalk pastel that glow for resin pieces would be cool. That glow resin stream, we could do that, I guess. I enjoy working with the super duos too. Yes, they're very nice. They are the original shaped bead. Well, they're not the original shaped bead, like the Czech Republic was doing shaped beads like decades ago, but super duos are what started off the shaped bead trend craze, and it's just gotten more and more insane since. And super duos are still one of the best go-tos, one of the best shapes. Purdy, of course. New gen shaped, yes. Yes, super duos are new gen shaped beads. Like the OG. Party, says Prince. Yeah. Everything in that container was tangled, though, so I don't have a whole lot out here to show you. But I do want to be working on the Slinky consistently. If we don't have glow projects, I'm going to drill a hole in both sides of the Slinky, so the end here and the end here. And I'm going to start at one end. Probably this end, because this bead is close in color. And when I need to order new glow beads, I'll order whatever the next color on the Slinky is. Sounds like a plan. But I need to drill a hole so that the first rounds of beadwork don't fall off. So I need to drill a hole. But my drill is in the other room, and I'm not going to get it today. So I'll do that before next Monday. And we'll glow stream, fingers crossed, every Monday. I'm planning on doing this every Monday, so we'll see. Before I put it on the Twitch calendar, I'm actually just keeping it on my own calendar for now. So, open Cellini spiral, maybe. Ooh. I was thinking just basic craw. Just cubic, right angle weave. Just easy, all the way down. This wouldn't be the first beaded Slinky in existence. I think Sharon Bateman did one. But she did them in, you know, those muted jewel tone colors of the early 2000s, and it's all dark and sad. We wouldn't do it bright. I think too hard. Yeah, Cellini spiral would be a bit much for a Slinky. Just craw. Craw is just a good simple stitch. You just need a good simple stitch. You need just... Because the most complicated thing that's going to happen here is the color changes, right? So, like, the gradients between how far I want it to be green before I start adding in blues. And then how far I want it to be blue before I start adding in purple, and so on and so forth. And finding a glow purple is really going to be the tricky part. So, this looks like this glows this color. Here at the end. There we go. This glows this color. What glows this color? What actually glows pink is an interesting question, because pinks mostly glow orange. But now it won't leave me. Try ultraviolets, maybe. I guess. I don't know. It's tricky because listings, item descriptions for beads don't include their UV reactivity. They just don't. You just have to buy neon beads and then hope that they glow whatever color you'll want them to. Because in real life, these are fuchsia lined topaz or fuchsia lined blue. But they're pink. But they look purple. They look like a magenta in daylight. Like, here. Come here, you. Yeah. They're more magenta. Same with this. It's pink. This is hot pink, but it glows kind of orangey. You'll probably get into a regular pattern of conversion. Oh, usually do with gradients, yeah. The trick is just finding the right colors. Or close enough colors for you to know it's a multicolored Slinky. So, that'll be fun. I wish I had a small one because I don't really want to do a big one, but this is the only one I've been able to find ever since I had the idea, so that's what we're going with. And it was cheap, so yay. Alright, all you cuties. It's time for us to raid. We're gonna raid Jessie Naka today. She's super chill. She lives in Japan. Do they have a sample card with all the colors? You know? I don't know. I've never bought sample cards, but maybe. Thanks for the chat. Thanks for coming in, Ella. Have fun with all your new colors. If you guys haven't joined the Discord already and you want to, you're welcome in. I don't know who might or might not have, but you're welcome in. You're welcome to give me all the glow stream ideas you can think of, because I have fewer ideas for glow streams for now. But if I make it a more consistent thing, I'll have more consistent ideas. That's just how it works. Alright, we go raid. I'm tired. I ended up streaming an hour later than I wanted to. Jesssi. Jeez, okay, there it is. Like, I can't spell today. Night night. See you all later. I will bead you later, and I'll see you over in Jessie's stream. Bye bye.
Thank you for the